We're live. Yeah, we'll just do the recap as well. So
Okay.
we'll do the hi everyone. We're live now. Shoot. So we're just getting things ready. So we're going to watch the recap. We're going to do the whole 3, 2, 1, go, and then on go. Why am I hearing myself? Oh, hang on a sec.
We're having some technical issues.
We certainly are. 2 episodes in. It's not that this is the first time we've done this. It's just
It's not the first
YouTube,
rodeo.
The YouTube tab was playing. Hello, 2 people. 2 people are watching. So what we're going to do is we're going to watch along. So if you're playing along, you want to be at that point there, 000, for Season 2, Episode 2, Chapter 10, The Passenger. So we're going to do 3, 2, 1, and then go on go.
Go on go.
Go on go.
Go on go.
All right. So 3, 2, 1, go. All right.
Recap.
So we're going to do the recap.
I never skip the recap. Never skip
Me
a
neither.
recap.
Never ever.
Yeah.
Now, there were some people that were a wee bit kind of upset about this episode because it didn't follow on from the previous episode because they saw Boba and they were like, "Oh, what's next?"
Mm-hmm.
But I wasn't disappointed. Can I tell you?
I don't. Okay.
Yeah, because I think people expected it to, it to be a full-on story and it was going to continue. But it's more like a side mission, a little bit.
Aye.
But Mando doesn't know that Boba Fett exists or anything about him, so
I know.
Yeah, it's only us. Only us. Only we know.
we've got the knowledge.
Yeah, up here.
That's it.
That actually makes you want to go back and watch that episode again, doesn't it?
Oh man,
It's a great episode.
so good,
Mhm.
so good, epic. I want to taste that bloody steak.
I know, it looks amazing.
I know. Imagine that. I love the beginning of this episode because
Can you do
I
the
know
thing
that
I think we've asked before? Can you do it like do all the characters as they come up?
Darth Vader,
R2,
Boba
I can't.
Fett, no, it's
Right,
it's
next
the
week.
same.
Next week I'm going to pick one of you. Next week I'm going to pick one of you. You have to do it.
It's the same as doing that. We didn't start the fire. Can't do that either.
Yeah, I need to memorise it. And at my age, that's not good. Billy Joel song, #1 for about 10 years.
No, I know the song. I don't know what you're talking about though.
Oh,
bit
sorry.
ribbons. Forrest Gump, Doris Day, I can't stand it anymore. This is
right.
the whole big thing in here. So the bounty hunters are still after him.
Yeah, because they're after the
child.
Baby Yoda.
Yeah, who's just loving
It's pretty
life.
cool, this, actually. I like this quite a bit.
You know, in other TV shows, this could be brutal. This is like, severing the head.
Mm-hmm.
If it was like an episode of Sons of Anarchy, people are getting decapitated.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This episode, like the first 4 episodes of this season, is written by Jon Favreau.
Yeah. Do you not think as well this looks like the best Star Wars has ever looked?
Yeah.
Aye. Uh-huh. Mm-hmm.
Just in terms of scope and design and
Mm-hmm.
love it. I feel as if I know that character, the wee guy that gets shot there.
I think he's in like one of the like episode 1, 2, or 3, or his kind are there.
I think he's in one. Is he not riding at the beginning? He's like a wee scavenger guy with a BB-8.
I think
you know
so.
that guy?
Oh, maybe. Yeah. But that was Jakku. That wasn't Tatooine.
Oh, so it was. That's true. Yeah, good point.
At this point, I knew that bad things were going to happen to this guy.
Aye.
Because as soon as you touch the child, the Mandalorian, just there's a little kind of thing that clicks in his head. He's like,
You really are onto a losing streak.
Yeah.
I really didn't see. I didn't see it coming though.
No.
I like the way that they're using more alien languages in this as well. instead of
Yeah.
just like somebody having a bad accent, a bad foreign accent, which was kind of offensive if you were.
I quite like the way his jetpack just stands up there.
Yes.
Hi. I just love that bit.
And then when he
So
gets it
cool.
back, it just falls over.
I
Oh,
love that. Ears.
That's brilliant. That is absolutely
That is
brilliant.
so.
Even the child likes it.
Watch it go. Watch it go down. Brilliant. He's like, really?
This episode's quite child heavy.
it is.
The child was obviously felt a bit more of a
is.
sidekick before.
Yeah.
This episode is very child heavy. I like the way his jetpack just falls over now.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I love that. So this is directed as well by the guy that directed Ant-Man.
Ant-Man, Peyton Reed.
Ant-Man the Wasp, yeah, Peyton Reed.
Oh, really? Didn't know that.
Yeah. It's not one of these. I'm not familiar with Peyton Reed stuff, despite seeing both of those films. So for me, it doesn't reek of him. Or if it was Sam Raimi, or if it was like one of the other more distinct directors, it would, it'd be reeking of it.
Tarantino.
But, aye. Spike Lee.
Imagine Tarantino did a guest directorial
I know.
thing. It'd just be very dialogue heavy, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
And really get into the nitty gritty of the geek stuff, probably.
Oh, nice radial wipe there.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Very Star Warsy.
Mm-hmm. And of course, Flash Gordon-y, Buck Rogers-y as well. Back in the day.
Yeah.
This is brilliant, man, isn't it? I mean, they're going back to the
that's
same
the thing
cantina.
from Rogue One. See the thing in the big hairy thing there?
Mm-hmm.
That's in Rogue One.
Isn't that the honey monster?
Is it?
Brundlefly.
So this is I think this
Sigourney and cheapskate Sigourney Weaver.
Yeah. Low rent.
Gone to you
Low
too.
rent Sigourney Weaver. It is low rent Ripley.
She's
But
in this far too much for my liking. But anyway.
She is literally meant to be, Ripley, like rip off Ripley.
Yeah. That's an ant, by the way, which I think is a nod to
Aye, of course it is.
Oh, right,
it
okay.
is.
Ant-Man.
I never picked that up.
He's actually a manta ray, not a manta ray. What do you call those things?
Praying mantis.
Praying mantis.
Mm-hmm.
Is he?
But it's definitely anti though.
It's ant-like. Not the first time seeing an ant as well.
Ant-like and kind of reminiscent of a man, a little bit.
Yeah.
Wasp.
Funnily enough.
Hmm.
So,
Jodie, you don't really like her, or she's in it too much? Is that what you're saying?
I think so far, yeah, 3 episodes of her, and I could do with. And we've not seen Cara Dune yet. We've not seen Apollo Creed.
Grief Karga.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
He directs an episode later on.
No, we've seen her
Carl
twice.
Weathers.
So all about.
Yeah.
Is it?
Carl Weathers, yeah.
There's that steak.
Episode 12.
Slevin.
Do you want sauce and salad with that?
There's also barbecue, please.
Did you get chips with
There's
it?
also a theory online that she owns loads of classic droids from the Star Wars movies.
Yeah,
which
she
you
owns
see some of them. She's got a gonk droid in the background there.
Mm-hmm.
Uh-huh.
She's got the
R5.
droids.
Was it
R5.
the purpose of the Gonk droid? It was basically just a big giant battery.
Giant battery, yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. It must power something pretty, not just a phone. Basically blow your phone up if you're to plug it into that.
She's quite funny here, actually. I quite like her sense of humour.
Yeah.
Nah.
Well, the fact that she's managed to scam 100 credits or whatever it is off him in the first place.
Aye. Still, but he knows he can trust her with the child.
Yeah.
Now, is her husband going to be Bosk? The bounty hunter?
No. I wouldn't have thought.
No, Bosk is a lizard.
That's what I'm saying. So is
It's a
she.
frog.
That's a
It's a lizard.
She's a frog. She's a good-looking frog, by the way.
I think she's a feminine Bosk.
You think?
No, no way.
I don't know.
No,
I don't think so. Bosk is more
he's
like-
a lizard.
lizard type thing, scaly.
Even that thing looks good, man.
Mm.
You know?
Same actress that did Queel as well. Cool.
What? Oh, I hate that bit.
What?
You hate what when she's doing the language.
Squeaky language. aye.
2 minutes ago, you just said you quite like the fact they leaned into
I
that.
know. I hate that.
No, but I don't. No. But I don't like.
I
this
don't like that.
ridic-
I like that though.
I don't like.
that.
I don't like ridiculous ones.
I love chocolate ice cream. It's too much chocolate ice cream today.
Shut up.
Jodie, what are you drinking tonight?
Chocolate ice cream.
Moretti,
Oh, nice.
What is it?
what have you got?
0% Budweiser.
Oh God, you've been good, James.
I know.
You've still
been
been good.
A little bit, mostly. I quite like his patter. Quite like we're just kind of getting used to him. We know him, and he's not as doesn't have to be as mysterious now. He can kind of open up, if you know what I mean.
Yeah. And he tries to speak Huttese as well.
Mhm.
And she's like, I don't understand it. I don't understand. The subtitles there said the Mandalorian size. Doesn't even give his name.
This is so
This-
dark.
See this bit here? Every time I see this bit with the zoom in on there and Baby Yoda, all I can think of is that say you, say me, say it for always. I don't know why.
I know. By the way, I just want to drop Jodie. You may not have seen it. Did you see the child looking at my fish?
Oh yes.
Just like right now.
Very good. I like that.
That was Sloane's idea.
Oh, it's brilliant. Was it?
Aye, because I had him sitting there and he's like, why don't you turn around and have a look at the tank with the fish in it?
Brilliant.
It looks super effective.
See, online there was a controversy about that as well.
Yeah.
The fact that Baby Yoda was eating children, babies.
Yeah.
They're not babies.
They're not.
They're not babies.
No, they're unfertilized.
Yeah.
Correct.
It's the same as eating
Unfertilized.
Wait
Unfertilized.
for these days.
He's right in there.
I love
Did
it.
he just slam the lid on Baby Yoda's hand?
It
No.
looked like it.
You naughty man.
Nap time. Right, you've had your snack. Bed. I think this
That
is
must
quite
be
nice.
not very comfortable.
No,
That does
I think
not
this
look
is quite
comfortable.
nice. The fact that they
No.
clearly share a quarter together.
I bet Baby Yoda snores really hard.
Yeah.
Look at her, knackered.
Yeah.
Uh-oh. The
I like
roses.
this patter as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love
This
it.
patter's good. And we were saying earlier on, it was one of these guys is Dave Filoni.
Yeah.
And the other guy, I can't remember his name.
He's a beloved Canadian actor. Is
Yeah,
it?
he's in Kim's Convenience. It is.
By the way, you know the patter that Mando's given the X-Wing fighters. He sounds quite, when Han Solo's given it.
Yeah, I thought that it gives a bit of that vibe, doesn't it?
Also
on the Death Star.
We're fine
we're all
here
fine
now.
here now.
How are you?
That's it.
Yeah, classic.
Love how he's bored. He's clearly talking to two traffic cops, and he's like, "Yeah, whatever, dude."
Yeah, it is. It is, isn't it? Man, love this.
It's quite good. It's quite reminiscent.
really
of
like-
the,
I really
the
like
chat.
this episode, actually.
The chat that the biker scouts had in episode 8 of the first season.
Yeah,
They're just standing there. It's all this kind
Scout
of
troopers.
the scout troopers.
Yeah, the kind of banality of it.
Yeah.
not everything has to be lightsabers and
I know.
gun
That's an
fights.
interesting point, actually, because I know the child is obviously has force powers, but they always spoke about, when the Skywalker saga finished, some of these episodes or stories will be not about the Jedi. And this is basically it, despite the child having... But they don't lean on that too much.
Attack
just talking
formation.
nonsense.
Attack mode. He just
No, I don't
just
think
drops
so.
like a stone here, doesn't he?
Yeah. I mean, there wasn't much in the Force, not Force Awakens, Rogue One. There wasn't much in the way of. I mean, it was the what's his name? The Force is strong within me, and I'm one with the Force guy. But he didn't.
Yeah.
He didn't have a Force. He just was lucky.
Yeah. Or it was Baze
No, was he not one of the? Aye. He was one of the guards of the temple or something, wasn't he?
Yeah.
No, he wasn't a groupie. He was a temple guard or something.
Yeah.
No. I'll tell you what, we never really saw like this type of thing in the first season either.
No, it's true.
A kind of proper space battle. We saw a little tiny one in the beginning of one of the episodes.
Also, there is times when that Razor Crest looks exactly like Firefly.
Yeah.
Like that bit there.
Yeah.
Within the cells. So this is part of the trailer that we saw.
Yeah. I mean, it looks so good. How good does that look?
From a Toronto corner shop to piloting an X-wing.
Yeah.
It's moving up the world.
All this stuff's magic. It
Yeah,
really is.
Isn't it? Absolutely brilliant.
I quite like when they're doing these. We're just used to seeing all this stuff taking place in space, and essentially it could look quite boring. But because they do it on the close to the surface or through the clouds, it's just so much more interesting.
Yeah. I'll tell you what, though, not a thing about this, but see the new X-Wing game that's out just now.
Aye.
Can't remember the name of it. I've got it.
Squadrons.
Squadrons. And it's for VR and stuff, but the space is too colourful. There's too many colours in it for my liking.
Aye.
I like my space to be a bit darker.
By the way, just when he pulls that wee manoeuvre at the end, when
my grass a bit greener.
When he flips the ship around and fires the boosters to slow him down, that's a nice manoeuvre.
Yeah.
Aye.
Didn't help.
That frog thing is genuinely terrifying, isn't it?
Yeah.
Poor froggy.
Frog spawn all over the cockpit.
Mm-hmm.
Several hours have passed. Mando's got a bit of frost on him.
Crikey, no half. I think this episode's got the most peril in it. You actually do think to yourself at quite a few points, I don't think he's going to get out of this.
I know.
Yeah, a number of
I'm thinking
times
that
in this.
all the time.
Yeah.
It just keeps on getting worse.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Because all they're doing now is concentrating on keeping her warm and him, as opposed to repairing the ship and getting out of there.
Mm.
There must be no original parts of this ship left because he keeps rebuilding it, doesn't he?
Aye, we know exactly where the child is.
The subtitle there said "Frog Lady speaking frog."
Honestly, middle of a disaster. He's popping some eggs. They must be tasty.
The eggs.
Love it.
But did he? Oh, get it in there, quick! Get it in.
I told you not to do that, and he's like, "Huh?" Left to them.
That's hilarious.
Pop. Burp.
So they made a huge thing about her transporting these eggs. It's like the last of her kind.
Yeah.
To her husband, and they can't go past. They can't do light speed, and yet the child is just doesn't care. Just so, and I know it's a child. So, but
I think, I mean, it's the last of her lineage. So it's not the last of her kind. It's just the last of. It's like this is her.
Right, okay. But still,
it's not like
it's the last of her lineage.
It's not like it's Baby Yoda does genocide. It's just her family.
Maybe that's where I'm getting a bit kind of.
Yeah.
There's a scene later on though that I need to watch it again, but looks as if she's got extra eggs.
In the pool.
Yeah.
She's got pure hundreds of eggs, hundreds and hundreds.
Millions.
Yeah.
To be fair, she should know exactly how many are in there.
You're right.
It's bad parenting.
No.
Otherwise,
It's frog parenting.
the frog. Ribbit.
Isn't this the voice of Richard Ayoade? I can't pronounce his second name.
It is Richard Ayoade. Yeah.
I'm glad they brought that character back. Actually,
Who is the reason why we're wearing this t-shirt?
See, it's all coming
cuts.
together. Deep cuts, all coming together.
Not off. I love it. It's quite a surreal moment, that.
It is. The only planet that's hospitable to our species. I mean, does that mean our home planet?
I hope we don't get a spin-off series though of this, of her story, her plight.
Oh, gosh.
Baby Yoda's like, eggies. Did you guys hear the rumor? I heard a rumor that there's going to be a Mandalorian spin-off.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I thought Mandalorian was this spin-off. So this is like a spin-off of a spin-off.
Yeah, and
Too
it's not the Ben Kenobi.
No, it's not Ben Kenobi. It's Boba Fett. How he got out of the Sarlacc pit. I don't know if it's going to be like a mini series or whatever, and then
one off.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I don't think we'll see Boba with his armor on back on in Mando. No. Because apparently, if a Mandalorian takes his armor off, he's not allowed by the creed to put it back on.
If Boba Fett was a Mandalorian. So there's two possibilities. Boba Fett isn't a Mandalorian, and he's just wearing Mandalorian armor, in which case Din Djarin will not allow him to take the Mandalorian armor because it's not legally his.
Mm-hmm.
But he's not a Mandalorian either. He was an orphan.
I know, but it's a creed, Jody. It's a creed. Mandalorian is a creed. Anyway, or he is a Mandalorian and he does go by the creed, in which case he can't put the armor back on because it's fallen off.
It's a bit confusing though, because Sabine and Rebels had it off all the time. Our helmet, James, come on.
She is she's allowed to make an appearance in this.
Yeah. And
did she not go around the Nürburgring on Top Gear, Sabine?
I don't know. If that's a joke, then I don't get it.
All right, sorry.
Over my head as well, I'm afraid.
She's a German
if
racing.
You've got to ask James.
I know.
God help us all.
You should know by now.
Sloane's uber geekness just exploded there across the screen.
I thought it was this. I thought that was the uber geek bit.
That as well.
Okay.
Nah.
They're not shy about the puppeteering these days, are they?
No.
About having the kid walk everywhere.
Werner Herzog was right. As I think he's right in quite a lot of things when it comes to cinema.
What was that?
Werner Herzog, they said, okay, put in, because they had like a CGI stand-in thing. He goes, if you do that, you are cowards. Make it a puppet.
Kind of half expecting to see a Hoth Wampa, despite them not being in Hoth.
Yeah.
A Wampa?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He'd end up being Wampa Poodoo.
Or Santa.
Santa, yeah.
Santa will be delivering a lot of childlike things.
Oh, yeah.
This Christmas.
Yeah. Right. It's when you go into the Disney store, one half of it is Disney, and then the other half is just the child. We used to make these Marvel movies. Now we make this TV show called The Mandalorian.
I know. So I think all the negotiations for the spin-off that they've all like taken place. It's like it's virtually just now just going to go ahead.
Really?
Well, I wish you vote for the Boba Fett spin-off thing.
For the Boba Fett stuff,
Well, put it this way: they've announced about 5 things, and nothing's yet come out in Disney Plus apart from Mandalorian.
One Division's
I'm talking about 5 Star Wars things, not to mention the myriad of Marvel things that they've promised and not come out with.
Aye.
A lot of them were 2021, though.
That's more eggs than she had, surely.
I think it is, yeah. There's a bit of egg continuity problems in this episode, I think. But this bit here, I think it's hilarious. The bit where he chastises Baby Yoda. No. It was the finger.
I was like, what about these? Actually, when I first saw this bit, I thought these were the actual xenomorph egg, eggs.
Yeah.
Yes.
Because they look like it, don't they?
It is paying heavy homage to the Alien franchise.
Yeah.
Aye.
But this is the new one, so it's not the leathery ones that were in the original one. It's the updated one, isn't it?
Oh, the ones from Prometheus, etc.
Yeah.
The sort of papery ones.
Yeah. Because they do look a bit papery.
Eggs, they're more like pods, I suppose. Kind of.
I mean, look at that. I mean, that puppeteering is just amazing.
Yeah, it's brilliant, isn't it?
I was actually getting flashbacks to when I was watching this the last time. I was getting flashbacks to Yoda and Dagobah. It's that kind of.
They could sell these snacks at Easter, couldn't they?
They could, yeah.
I know.
Yeah.
Horrible white spidery things in egg.
I mean, the child is very, very mischievous. Causes, a good bit of hassle.
God, it's when these wee ones come out and then they start getting slightly bigger and slightly bigger.
I know.
I really don't like this bit.
Frozen. What happened there? Man, this is off the scale.
Yeah, this is nightmare fuel for me, this.
I know. And you're thinking,
really
do you know what? It's
scale.
not like you can jump back in the ship and take off.
No. Well, there's a big hole in the ship as well.
I know. Things just keep on getting worse.
Yeah.
That's
funny.
Yeah.
Tongue grab.
She pulls her clothes over.
Yeah.
I know. She's been naked for all that time.
I know. Sexy frog. Oh, jeez.
Bigger.
Oh, my God.
Nope.
Toothy. That's horrible. That is horrible. You know what it's like running in snow as well?
Yeah.
Jeez. Like running in sand,
We'll find out soon enough.
Soft sand. It's a slightly shorter episode, this one as well. 10 minutes shorter.
I think the season opener was a bit longer, and I think the other ones will be about this length.
Yeah, hopefully. I don't mind 41 minutes.
I know what you mean.
51 was a treat, but 41 is okay. Oh,
I know. It's like, isn't it?
Look at that.
Have you seen in Australia they have these spider storms where entire fields get covered in spiders, and then they just do that thing where they do the parachute thing where the wind catches them, and you just see this fog of spiders.
Oh really?
Oh,
that's rank. Ugh.
Nope. Nope, 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 nope. That just made it angry.
Ooh. Notice he doesn't collect any meat from that.
I know.
Tasty.
I mean, he's doing all the shooting, but it's just pointless, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
This isn't pointless.
I wondered when he was going to use that, though. Although maybe he's only got a certain amount of gas in his tank for his flamethrower. Last resort stuff. It's like a bayonet, and a rifle. It's a last resort, eye-to-eye stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm told. Woo!
Oh, look, that's amazing, that. I mean, that is really, really good.
Oh, man. I honestly thought, I swear to God, there's so many times in this I thought he's done for.
Yeah.
It's a short series. Especially when they come into the ship.
I know.
Man. Oh,
I did think at this point, it was so hopeless, the only way could be those X-Wing fighters coming back.
See, that never even occurred to me.
Near the dam.
They would come back. I'm like, oh.
Near me. See, this bit, the door, oh my God.
Mm-hmm.
That's your fault, child. Your fault.
But eating
This
one of them.
This didn't have to be this way.
Oh, that bit when it comes down to the web. Oh.
That is next level puppeteering.
Yeah.
Yeah, totally. Imagine at that point he'd shot the child in the face by accident. He missed the spider. Millions of kids. Christmas would be cancelled. Gunshot wound figurines would come out. Black Series.
Vintage line.
Aye. Bumpy ride, I was like, how the hell is he going to get out of there?
Mm-hmm.
No, man. Oh, jeez. When that happened, again there, I was like, right, this is it. He's done for.
I know.
It's the size of the ship, this thing.
Oh, man. Oh, man.
I know. How rank is that?
Holy shit. That thing, see the suction in the mouth? That reminds me of Force Awakens. When Han Solo, that monster thing escapes and it grabs onto the ship.
Mm-hmm. So you actually remember things from the Force Awakens then?
I loved the Force Awakens. I loved it.
No, that's not a movie. It's not the one I was thinking of.
Mandalorian, your number one Star Wars go-to then now, Sloan?
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
What do you mean? Your number one go-to? If you want a bit of Star Wars action, that's...
Yeah,
you always like the kind of... I don't know, let's just imagine this be right up your street because it's up everybody's street, let's face it, but you're kind of funny about the prequels, you're kind of funny about the sequels, you're kind of funny about the...
Well, I don't like the prequels and I don't like the sequels. So
like the
it's not exactly I'm funny about it. But the side stories I think are fine. So like Rogue One's fine, Solo's fine. I know there was production hell with Solo, but still it was a okay movie. And Rogue One's just amazing. So as a side quest,
do you think
for the other movies?
Mando's more of a Rogue One feel to it than others, or a bit of a mixture of everything? You think? It's more classic Star Wars, isn't it? I would say. Mando.
I think it's nice the fact that because there's other people in the universe, it's nice to hear their side of things rather than just the Skywalkers and the Solos. Well, mostly the Skywalkers of the world.
I like the way it's opening up the world. It's great.
Yeah,
that's what I like about it. So they're basically saying you've done some good things, but you've done some bad things. But we like the good stuff you've done. We'll leave you to
the good stuff.
But why not just say we'll help you fix your ship? They've basically left them there.
That was a callback to episode 6, wasn't it, or chapter 6, where they were on the kind of the prison ship.
Yeah,
they were kind of retelling the fact that he tried to save that guard.
Yeah,
because Dave Filoni was one of the X-Wing fighters on that episode.
Right.
So he was.
Is Trask a planet they've mentioned before? Is that?
I think so.
I feel I've heard.
I think that's the one in the trailer that you see with the big the ships. The big ocean
Right.
planet.
Yeah.
I think that's
right
where they're going next, basically. I waited up after a minute past midnight for this episode last week because I thought it would be on and I could watch it.
No, it doesn't come
straight
on until
after
like
the
8 or 9
podcast.
o'clock.
No, I know. I found that out. I waited up till about 12:30 and was like, damn it.
It's the same with Star Trek: The Discovery. They're both out on Friday.
I think it's 8 a.m. here, so that would be like 4 a.m. or 3 a.m.
We get it about 8 o'clock.
Oh, really?
About 8 a.m. It's either 8 or 9. That's.
Aye, so that'll be about 4 a.m. for you, Sloane.
Something like that, yeah. Yeah, about that, yeah.
That bit's in the trailer as well, isn't it? Beating up
the limping along.
And why it's called the Razor Quest?
No. Please say you know.
Forgotten. No, it's because it's got him out of some scrapes.
This bit here. She's like, you're not getting any more of these.
No, sorry, it's because it's got him out of close shaves. That's what it is.
Oh, he just snuck one, didn't he?
Yeah, he's like,
I missed that.
He just snuck one.
Just looks behind. He looks behind him at her, and she's like, "You're not getting any more of these." And he goes, "Sorry, I got one."
Yeah, I love the fact he popped one in. I love the titles at the end when they show the concept art. It's brilliant.
So I know. So I stopped it earlier because I'd seen this, but I know people who don't watch these. They just get to the credits and go,
"Oh, really? It's beautiful."
I think that this is part of the show.
Yeah,
me too.
Because you get to see, all the concept art.
Yeah. So it's that Misty Rosas. She was the frog woman.
So she plays Cool. She was the body of Cool in the first season.
Cool.
Yeah.
Oh, Quill.
Do you know, it sounds terrible. I cannot remember the name of the guy who does all the original kind of concept art for the original trilogy. Ralph McQuarrie, because all this stuff.
Ralph McQuarrie, yeah.
That's all those spiders. All those spiders are actually a Ralph thing. He's the one that came up with them, yeah. And then they didn't use them for years and years and years. And then I think Rebels put them. I was watching.
They picked up a lot of his stuff that wasn't used. Yeah.
And they're using it for like the expanded universe.
In fact, one of the main characters was a original Chewbacca concept.
That's right. Yep. In Rebels. And the guards that shut up the bar in last week's episode, they were Ralph McQuarrie. I don't know what they were meant to be, but they were a proper Ralph McQuarrie concept. Never used.
Right.
Cool. Another quality episode.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Hopefully they keep the momentum going, but they add in the story as well that we're we're wanting to know, because they've not brought in Moff Gideon. They've not brought in
Cara Dune,
Cara Dune,
Grief Karga.
Yeah, I want to see them back in it. I think from the trailer they meet up in the next episode. Are they not on that kind of shipping area?
Oh, are they? Because I thought he goes back to Navarro at some point.
Right.
I
don't know, but we will find out though.
Absolutely,
we will find out.
We will find out. That was quality, and do you know who
very short though?
It's very short.
Who directs next week's or tomorrow's episode?
I
wonder if is that Carl Weathers.
Has he ever directed before?
I don't know.
I don't mean a Star Wars. I mean anything.
I don't know. So next week's director has not been announced.
All right. Okay.
That's tomorrow's director, Friday the 13th.
Oh.
It's not been announced. Title hasn't been announced like everything else.
Mm-hmm.
So Carl Weathers is the November 20th, and then Dave Filoni, he gets to write and direct
right
on November 23rd.
He's good, Dave Filoni, isn't he?
Okay.
Him and Favreau. What are you saying he's okay for? He's the reason why you like this. I hope you're only joking.
Oh, I'm totally kidding. Wouldn't it be great if we could get him to come on here and just grill him mercilessly? So, be the total spotty geek, asking all these stupid questions. They were like, all right, okay, I guess I'm going to ask this.
James was like, I hope you're joking.
No.
I was like, I kill you.
As far as I'm concerned, Dave Filoni more than Jon Favreau. I think Jon Favreau is a great showrunner, and he's clearly very good at running a show, as you can see from the first two strong episodes of this season. But I think Dave Filoni is like the lore keeping guy. He's the guy that's tying everything together and making sure that the stories are cohesive and they're in that universe and they don't stray from that.
I'd like to say this season's or this TV show in general has found its stride, but it found its stride in episode 1 or chapter 1. I mean, it's just hit the ground running and it's just continuing. Really, really strong episodes.
I've always said they had me at the point where he was waiting for the taxi. I'm like, this is the bit,
I love that.
This is the bit that I want to see in Star Wars. This is like level 1313, the bounty hunter movie that they were supposed to be doing, all that kind of stuff, all that kind of low level rank and file. This is what happens during the day kind of thing. Yeah, exactly. That's the kind of things I wanted to see in Star Wars, because it's not a beautiful universe, it's a horrible universe, but it's a great place to set stories in. And I wanted to see more of that. And we never ever got to see that. We always got to see, like, that's one of the reasons why I hated the prequels, because everyone was shiny, and it's like nothing was shiny in Star Wars. Like even the stuff that was new wasn't that nice. You know, the Empire stuff was polished and things, but it wasn't. It wasn't like Naboo Starfighters where everything was like perfect.
Yeah, like we've said before, though, there's certain things we don't like, but overall, you know, I still I wouldn't be sitting here if I didn't love, you know, most of those movies, or there's bits that annoy me about some of the movies, but I still watch them. You know, I wouldn't be sitting here if I didn't think that way. You know.
Heidi's she's going through just episodes 1 to 6, and then she's gone back to the beginning and watching 1 to 6. Like nothing. She won't even watch this. She won't watch Mandalorian. She watched the first season, but that was only because we were in lockdown, and I had to actually persuade her or say, look, you don't have to do schoolwork for half an hour. If you just sit and watch this program with us, please. So she was like, all right, Dad, no problem. Now she has to just do her homework anyway and go to school. She's like, I'm not watching it with you. We tried to watch Rebels tonight because she's interested in the music and stuff. So we tried to watch Rebels because they have the Rebel fanfare. So we watched it for 5 minutes. She was like, Dad, turn it off, it's boring. I just like the episodes 1 to 6. So she won't watch 7, 8, and 9 because she says the graphics are too slick. She likes the old stuff. So So we're literally watching all that stuff in rotation.
Yeah.
Rebels is really, really close to the original feel as well. I think
Well, the opening 5 minutes of it has Vader, like a real nice kind of.
Yeah.
It was a transmission he was given to the Inquisitor.
Yeah.
The very first episode, and it's just
yeah, that's right. They go on a transport.
yeah. So and it does look really good. I was going to say, do you
Great
think
having all that stuff together as well on Disney Plus. It's brilliant.
Yeah, it is. It is. I was going to say, do you think they will continue their kind of because if they're 80s movies greatest hits, or maybe not even 80s movies, but they're movies greatest hits, because last week was very Dune-esque. This was very alien.
Yeah, good point.
Okay.
And and I think they will.
I've got a bad feeling about this one. Waterworld.
Oh God!
I don't think they would do that. I don't think they would do that.
Mandalorian on one of those skiffs.
I don't think they'll do that. But
Jaws.
Uh-huh.
I felt
it could be
also.
Jaws.
Well, I felt last week's was kind of Jawsy as well.
Uh-huh.
It was Sand Jaws.
Sand Jaws, Junie and Sand Jaws.
So,
here's hoping, because I quite like that. If they'd.
Well, the nice thing is we only have 12 hours to wait until the next episode's out. Or you watch it on the train, don't you?
I watch it in the train in the morning.
It's the only film that the three of us sit down and watch together.
Yeah.
The Mandalorian. It's the only one, and I have both of these little faces appear when it's 5 o'clock on Friday. Like, I'll be watching it, and I'm not the one that's excited to watch. I am excited to watch it, but I'm not the only one in the house, which is rare and unusual for us.
You'll be excited because they're excited.
Well, exactly, yeah, because I get to watch, a really good Star Wars story, or a good story set in the Star Wars universe.
I watch it alone.
You watch it alone on the train. And on that bombshell, I think we'll end transmission.
Because it's a school night, although that doesn't affect me that much because I'm currently furloughed. In case you hadn't heard.
Yeah.
Which is
free time.
I know.
Obviously,
finding all those pictures.
But then it's exactly. That doesn't sound good.
Come on, memes.
Memes, yes. Yeah. So anyway, just to show your support and let James know that he's loved by everybody, just smash the like button.
Aye, just for me.
Just for James. Just for James, not for us. Just for James.
Now, by next week, we're looking for 1,000 subscribers, so go for it.
Exactly.
In that case, you want to hit the subscribe button and the notification bell, and you'll get timely reminders of when we throw one of these up, which is currently every Thursday. We do a live show, and we do a watch along, and you can watch along with us and add comments and stuff. Cool. Anyone else got anything you want to talk about?
Just a great episode.
Yeah, it was a great episode.
Only James's great T-shirt, which I'm enjoying very much.
Which is really good, yes.
Loving it.
That's nice, actually, yeah. And of course, Baby Yoda in the background as well. Yeah. Looking at the fish.
I know.
What'd you call a fish with no eye?
I was going to say no idea, but that's the wrong joke. No idea.
Right, time to go.
Yeah. I know.
Right.
Okay.
Bye, everyone.
All right.
Bye.
Thanks.